of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Hardy.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Running out of time in the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Catch made on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up the 1st down and still going. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught on the outside. It's Hardy. They'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewall them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Touchdown, South Carolina, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To the air. It's Holstein. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down for the offense. He hands it to the back. Breaks free. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Catch made on the out route. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. That's caught. It's Ashley. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
To the air. It's Holstein. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Canes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Jackson. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
And it's taken at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On the ground, it's Haynes. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
That run sets up a critical third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Fourth down completion to the left. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Canes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Caught over the middle. It's Ashley. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Miami. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. We tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
As the first down and more. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And the defense brings him down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And the Gamecocks move into the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again. It's a quick grab. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That's how you finish a play. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Here's the handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it in the open. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down at the 27.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and his quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're 1st and goal.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Canes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Over the middle, it's Hardy. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Back in motion now. And it's a direct snap. He finds some space. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Using his legs, it's Lyle. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking right. This one caught. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
As a design quarterback keeper. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit just a field goal. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Back to pass. It's Holstein. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Miami. Way too much speed in that play. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
South Carolina, 25.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught for the completion. I used the stiff on there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Graham near the sticks. It's Hardy. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he drops back in the gun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Gamecocks are going to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. An empty backfield on 2nd and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop him, and now before he gets to the 16-yard line. The Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He eludes a tackle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Direct snap. And it's incomplete. The trickery fails there. And now it's third down coming up.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Canes have 1st and 10 here. The RPO caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Grab down the middle. It's Carr. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Defense is coming after. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Hurricanes. There was no catching him that time. Now just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
South Carolina, 28.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Pressure is coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now here comes the bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Finds his target, and it's complete. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hardy. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. To throw, it's Holstein. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. With the catch, it's Hardy. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Here comes third and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Going third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. QB decides to keep it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirkland Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.